Before we dig into actually writing some shader code here, we need to talk a little bit about the way Unity sets up its graphic systems. So for years and years, you had various pipelines that were built into Unity. Forward rendering is basically the kind of rasterization model that we've looked at so far. Deferred rendering is a little bit more complicated. It basically pre-computes various kinds of lighting information, stores that in a buffer, and then runs a special shader that runs through all the individual pixels after the fact to figure out how the lighting should actually work. That's a more advanced technique. We'll look at that in later lectures. Right now, all of the code I'm showing you is for a forward rendering kind of paradigm. And there's some earlier versions of these that nobody really uses anymore anyway. So all of the code that I'm about to show you, at least for the next many, many lectures, is going to use the original built-in pipeline. And back in the day, we didn't say built-in pipeline because there's just these pipelines. Now I have to say built-in pipeline to make a distinction with the fancy new way of doing things, which is with one of these scriptable render pipelines. Basically, the original built-in pipeline had all kinds of different callbacks and different settings you could make that would do or not do certain things or do them in different ways. What the scriptable render pipeline framework does is it exposes much of that functionality to give you much finer grain control over how the graphics work. There's two built-in pipelines. One that was originally called Lightweight is now referred to as Universal. I think the main reason they changed it from Lightweight to Universal is Lightweight sort of implied lower-end PCs and cell phones and stuff like that. But the Universal Render Pipeline actually has a tremendous amount of capability built into it. So the idea here is you can basically scale it up and down to cell phones and up to really fancy custom gaming rigs. Now, the high-definition render pipeline, as you might guess, that's something that you need a reasonably beefy piece of hardware to actually use. And both of these aren't special. They were written by Unity, but they were written using the same kind of functionality you have if you want to write your own custom pipeline, either from scratch, which I would really not recommend, or by taking one of Unity's provided pipelines and then modifying it to do what you need. Because the source code to the scriptable render pipeline is available to the user, unlike the original built-in pipeline. Eventually, I suspect that Unity is going to go down a path where everything's going to be some scriptable render pipeline, and the built-in pipeline will be deprecated, but we're far away from that at the moment. And for right now, it was a whole lot easier to take my existing shader example code from previous versions of this class and just go ahead and keep using the built-in pipeline. So we're going to stick with that for now.